Hello, YouTube! Welcome in, welcome in. We are checking out some Circle Tune HD today, and they are doing a little blip on friendslop games. Friendslop games is popularized a lot as of late. Ever since, what was it, Lethal Company came out? I think that was one of the first real friendslop games that popped up, and I like them. They're good for a little bit, but they kind of get a little samey after a while, I find, as just, I don't know, I never really have a lot of fun playing them for over a long period of time. It's weird. I don't know. I'm weird. It's weird. But let's see what they have to say about it.
This might come as a shock to many of you, but often video games are primarily designed for enjoyment.
What? How dare? No, they're not. They're a serious situation. They are a serious thing. You need to take them 100% serious. You cannot be having fun. No. Failure of a gamer. Failure gamer.
What? Nobody told me.
Now, that's obviously simplifying an entire category of entertainment. You can cry, you can scream, you can learn, you can...
Whoa,
But if we were trying to explain the concept of gaming to weird extraterrestrial bugs, I assume we'd start off with that. And I like your slime.
Aww.
But as prices go higher, free-to-play gets less free, co-op modes get abandoned, and the carrot on the stick gets further and further away, it starts to feel like the aspect of pure, simple whimsy is put on the back burner for tedious crap. That next achievement...
Yeah, it's hard for, like, right now for me, it's gotten to the point where games aren't really that fun anymore. I go to play a game, and it's just, my mindset is just instantly like, where's the point in it? What am I doing that's not, what am I doing that's supposed to be fun? All these little expletives are kind of annoying. There's no real direction, there's no story, there's no nothing. It's just, you go in, you play the game, and half the time you play it until the end run is over, and then you just do the exact same thing over and over and over again. Slay the Spire is pretty bad about that. Everything is Crab is bad about that. Like, they're good, they're fun. League of Legends is really bad about that because it's their entire motto. But I don't know, there's just something about games these days just haven't been fun as much for me.
That next unlock, that next skin. There's so many ways video games try to keep you tethered and then subsequently craving the next shackle.
Oh, no.
Fun for the sake of having fun with no other incentives involved for a while there was kind of dying out as a concept, especially in multiplayer games. Now, the ape-like primitive reward system will obviously still function in our brains forever.
And it's actually gotten to the point where a lot of us require that reward system, almost. Like me, like I said, I kind of need a reward system in some way, shape, or form. And if you don't have friends, you're SOL and having fun with people. Well, that's not 100% true. You can make friends. Making friends is actually a lot easier than a lot of people would assume. But you just have to allow yourself to want to make those friends. Sometimes.
I pressed the button. I get a grape.
You put a pill in this, didn't you?
Maybe.
However, a new genre has emerged, one hell-bent on tackling the monotonous slog and superficial grind. A genre built for laughter, community, and pals. A genre that echoes that medicinal feeling of a late-night 2007 impulse buy. And that genre is...
the new genre, the fixed gaming. I don't know if it's fixed gaming, but it is fun, and there's a lot of people that really enjoy doing these types of games. I'm not exactly one of them, but I do see the enjoyment in them. The downside about the friendslop games I find is, for one, they all are following the exact same formula every single time. Enter your level, you have to get a certain amount of points in some way, shape, or form, of like either collecting items or doing certain actions. Get to the exit in one piece, and if you die in the middle of it, you can't do anything until the next level, or until you get maybe some sort of a revive, if that's even in the mechanics. And then rinse and repeat until the amount that you need to get is no longer doable. And that's pretty much what a friendslop is. And then, I mean, the idea is that you are hanging out with friends and trying to have as much fun as possible.
Okay, you got me. Bagging
it under the couch.
That name might not actually be officially recognized by the Council of Gamers.
This place smells so bad, my eyes are watering.
Friendslop, Friend Farm, YouTube Bait, Content Farm, Social Chaos, Viral Streamer Party, Sandbox Sim is a thing that you've probably already played. And yes, I understand a lot of those phrases and titles are actually ridiculing the entire space, but while this genre remains kinda nameless, I'm just gonna say Friendslop for now because I also happen to think it's funny. Lethal Company, Repo, Majorina, Content Warning, RV There Yet, Yap Yap, and the best one, you know what it is, baby, Peak. This genre is almost definitionless. They're only loosely held together with a simple cooperative goal. Get thing, go there, say this, do that, but the objective, or lack thereof, is mostly a thin adhesive used to stick any sort of wacky hijinks machines to a shared experience. Falling,
Bye.
dying, trying out an item.
You'll feel so good.
Playing these games is akin to a dumb baby chewing on everything to learn how it works. Oh shit, there's hardly any rules to
Well, that baby's not going to be in the next video.
what makes a friendslop game. In a nutshell, these titles are usually proximity voice-based multiplayer cooperative experiences with a heavy emphasis on self-sabotaging collaboration. What is necessary to
Which, you have a lot of friends. It's very easy to have friends who take the actual like completion of the levels very seriously. There's a lot of times where I think that's probably one of the things where a lot of people, you know, differ when it comes to these games. It seems like half the player base want to complete the game as efficiently as possible, and the other half just want to be gremlins. And if you end up having those two sides collide, then they're kind of impeding each other's fun in a way, right? Which sucks, because like if you want to be a gremlin, you get punished for being a gremlin, and then the other people who are wanting to complete the game are being punished because you were a gremlin, but they end up punishing you for being a gremlin and trying to rein you back in, so you're no longer being a gremlin. So you're kind of both hitting each other over the head with a brick. That's kind of the dark side I find of Friendslop, but that at that point, it's like in D&D. No, just because you're friends with somebody doesn't mean that you have to always be hanging out with those people in every single game. You might not mesh with those people in those games, and that's fine. You can still be friends with those people. You just, you know, need to find out, okay, what games do we not clash in? That's all.
Progress is often shrouded in metaphorical booby traps and real ones. The effects of abilities frequently extend to players in addition to enemies, and actions and roles are strategically made asymmetrical, forcing players to make concessions either for themselves or for the greater good of the team.
For the greater good.
Who's carrying the piano or watching the cameras? Who gets to eat that last egg? This might be the only genre where the supposed purpose or goal of the game takes a backseat to the aspect of playing the game in the abstract.
I was just gonna mention the sponsor of this video.
Oh yeah, were you? Take him, boys.
This video is sponsored by Opera GX, the
Opera GX, nice.
browser for gamers. Derogatory. Are you tired of your browser cooking your computer for absolutely no reason?
Oh boy, I think I'm gonna open a second tab.
Check this out. Opera.
Yeah, let me just check something here really quick. Open up my task manager, and what does mine take up? Oh boy, my browser is currently taking up 4 gigs worth of memory. It's great. I love it. I love it so much. It's so great.
GX lets you limit the RAM and CPU usage with a built-in VPN and ad blocker, so the next time you need a companion wiki to play a game you like, it's not chugging your frames.
I have no idea how this crafting system works.
And if you're watching a video from that same wiki, the new video pop-up feature lets you overlay that tutorial seamlessly while you browse or play games. And here's my favorite part by far, you're gonna love this. The new GX mod system allows you to download, create, and customize literally everything from the sounds, visuals, symbols, and even the startup animation and taskbar.
I guess we got a little bit of a break happening. Are you guys gonna come down now? Are you guys coming down? What the heck? You're interrupting the video. What the heck? Stop floating. Stop floating, you little gremlins. What the fuck? What the fuck? Get down. Get down for now. Thank you.
And now that you're watching this, you are legally obligated to go download the official Fool's Blade mod pack.
No, but all my settings are on my other browser.
This is so embarrassing for you.
Opera GX has an import tool that allows you to quickly import all your settings
To be fair, almost every browser has that.
from your previous browser to Opera GX. Snag your bookmarks, cookies, and even browser history.
Okay, maybe you leave that with your old browser.
So if you haven't already,
I hate that. Guys, I hate to do this to you, but there was one very important note. Chili dogs. I hate it.
So if you haven't already, click my link in the description to download Opera GX and my Fool's Blade mod pack for free and bring some whimsy back to your browsing. All right, back to it. There's definitely
Yay.
levels of cravings for this in other games. Take a look at Arc Raiders. The proximity voice makes talking
Negotiating.
Uh-huh.
Just saying hello. Oh my god.
really fun and interesting because there's genuinely almost zero benefit to doing this other than the shared joy and communal experience of making momentary friends in a constantly hostile environment. I guess you could argue if you're not a good shot, begging for your life is a benefit, but it's always quicker to shoot first and ask questions later, but many choose the don't shoot emote instead. It's far more beneficial to drop a group of 3 and take all their resources, but lots of people will call out,
You good, bro? We're cool if you're cool.
surrendering resources and bargaining with other players isn't necessary whatsoever, but
it's fun and it's, you know, it's partially beneficial. I mean, if you catch them, then then that means that they can probably drop you just as well. So maybe instead of, you know, killing each other, you guys just do a little bit of a mutual trade and like, hey, no, nobody has to die, nobody has to restart anything. You can just drop the gun for a moment and let's talk it out. And then somebody out over there is like, hey, we're dead.
as humans, we crave this experience above all else because it makes us feel something greater than the acquisition of the items themselves. But friendslop games purposely sacrifice efficiency as a main mechanic, shrouding entire concepts and features behind vague how-tos, rough explanations, or a fuck around and find out structure. The actual, real objective is to be
Funny.
I'm gonna crush something real quick. A lot of annoyingly cynical
Can we coin the term stream slop for these types of games that are clearly only made for streamers to play for a day and then discard? That's another thing that I've kind of seen. I mean, yes and no. There's a lot of people who play these games as well just for, you know, because it's fun for them. They want to play it, and they're not just doing it for content. But I do know that there's a lot of people who will play it because, you know, it's good content. I do realize that. This indie team is making a game where you must escape a prison with only a spoon. Inspired by classic cartoons, every inch you dig brings you closer to freedom.
internet losers think these games are made exclusively
Call me a buzzkill with no joy and whimsy in his heart, but I am so tired of seeing these damn games get shot out every few months. Games that look like they were just made for Twitch streamers get on my nerves, bro. Well, and that's fair. This one was really fun. I really enjoyed Yap Yap. Will I enjoy it enough to play it on my own? Probably not, because that's not where the fun was for me. The fun was literally just grabbing the... Well, the nice thing about this one is that this one did a really good job in rewarding you for being a gremlin. You needed to be a gremlin in order to complete the game. That's why it was really fun for me. Did I see Mecha Chameleon game? You paint to hide? Yeah, I saw that one. Haven't gotten a chance to try it yet. Maybe we will at some point, but not sure. Might see about getting into that with some friends. Maybe we'll see.
for content creators.
But yeah, no, like I was saying, Yap Yap here, it is designed specifically to be a gremlin into the actual mechanics of the game as well. So you can be, you know, the type of player that wants to succeed the game and be good at the game and all that, and do like no shenanigans and just focus fire. But in order to do that, you have to be a gremlin. You have to be kind of goofy. So this one did a very good job for me, I thought.
Only. And yeah, comedy-focused games undeniably benefit from being silly clip farms.
It's Mouse. It's not your mouse.
Act like people without a fucking following can't enjoy, laugh, and create those same moments. It's just nonsense and almost like digital classist in a way.
Oh, you're playing the game for the sheer enjoyment and not to exaggerate your facial expressions for clickbait thumbnails? How penurious.
If anything, playing these games with friends in a Discord, laughing and goofing off is a far more authentic experience and should be celebrated above all else.
Oh, 100%. I think the problem that a lot of people have with doing that though is that a lot of people see playing games as like, what's the point at the end of the day? When, we have to, do so much shit during the day, do so much shit during our life and all that, and then you have a few minutes to play a video game, and you end up playing one that has like no progression, no achievements, no actual like point to it. But sometimes that's the point. You just sit down and have fun with some friends. Some people can't enjoy that, sadly. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people, and it's kind of sucks, kind of shitty. I know it's been a little rough on some of my friends getting me into gaming with them for that, which I apologize for. But yeah, that's one of the downsides I find to video games these days, and getting older and having responsibilities. It sucks. Getting old sucks.
Fuck! Anyway, I really like killing my friends. Laughing
Fair.
with your friends is the main objective here. Sure, Peak has, well, the peak and badges. Lethal Company, Repo, and Content Warning have levels and a shared point system that progresses the run. But think about the actual moments you remember, even years later. I bet you can't tell me your highest quota or how much money you made off that one item, but I'm sure as hell you can tell me about that time your friend was cut off mid-sentence as he was dragged into hell. Or that time you did that perfect outro. Or that time
It's
your buddy
true.
completely airballed the shelf shroom and flung himself off the fucking cliff, never to be recovered. Moments that left you laughing so hard you struggled to breathe. These moments.
One of my favorites was still like, we were playing Yap Yap, and I was testing out like combinations with some of my wands there. I went and grabbed Blythe while she was like knocked out, blasted her off in the distance, just as Brad off in the corner was also testing his own things, and I blasted her into his wand, and that blasted her way off into the distance. We just hear, ah! It was so good. Grab Anna.
Well, okay.
Arrow.
Arrow. Oh God!
Moments are worth everything, far more than any unlock or worthless Steam achievement. These comedic moments help us grow as people, as friends, as family. I know that sounds dramatic, but I think the genre has really found something not only deeply important, but incredibly neglected. The fluff and fanfare has been gutted for the absolute mission to make sure you and your friends have the most fun experience possible. And not only are these games good for your soul, they're good for the entire industry.
True. That is one of the biggest problems that the industry straight up has. Let's see. I feel that I'm trying to find people to play games with on Steam, but I find myself too busy and pressured to be productive. Yeah, that's one of the big things these days. Piss Yak and the Achu spells, yes. But yeah, like in total, like the gaming industry has become so like premium that like in order to play anything new these days, you have to almost take out a second mortgage on your house. And some of us don't even have a freaking house to do that with. So how are we supposed to play the newest and greatest games when, for one, you can't afford it, and two, in order to be able, even if you could afford the game, you can't afford the hardware upgrades because they are so friggin' taxing on your systems. All these AAA games need to be like so high fidelity that nothing except for like a legitimate supercomputer these days could actually play them. Or, people with the big streamer bucks. And then they sponsor those big streamers to play the game and really enjoy the game and give people like that, what is it? Fear, the FOMO of not being able to play these crazy fun games. So they go out and try and buy a whole bunch of shit to upgrade their computer in order to buy the best and brand new game, only for them to be like, oh, cool, I have like 30 minutes a week to play this game, and it has weekly achievements and all this sort of shit, and if you're not doing that, oh, well, you can buy the battle pass, and that'll help you improve your productivity and all that, so that's more money, and it's just, a lot of games are just milking you for everything. That is where friendslops are doing a good thing. They're not milking you for anything. They expect you to buy the game, and then you play it as much or as little as you want. Done. You get your fun. They get their pay. The pay's not bad. The price isn't expensive. Ice Age. And, you can just enjoy yourself. They're not asking for anything more. And you own the game. Even better.
Oh, $200 million for checklist quest. Let me purchase this one on my corner.
Listen, man, you're fucking up your life with this Klarna shit. You gotta stop.
Oh, but then I over 2,000 collectibles.
Stop, just, oh my god, shut the fuck up.
If you were Klarnaing a video game purchased, I'm sorry, but there's no hope for you anymore.
Extremely lukewarm take here. New games are too goddamn.
007 First Light has been budgeted greater than $200 million for long-term support. Why do games need to be that expensive to make? Why? There's no point in it. There's no reason for it anymore. We know you don't need to spend that much money to make a good game. You don't.
Damn expensive to manufacture and to purchase. There's actually a really good video on this by a local genius. They're calling
How good graphics killed video games. True!
him the first smart person, dumb person hybrid. Check it out. It's a good video. But another wonderful benefit of
Might
this
have
game
to.
being fun forward and not flashy bullshit forward is they're often, if not entirely,
Oh, to be fair to
games being fun forward and not flashy bullshit.
to be fair to Resident Evil Requiem, this one was actually really good. Like, they managed to balance, like, the expense with the actual gameplay with an actual high-fidelity game. So, but they also allow you to reduce the quality on the game a little in order to be able to play the game if you need to. But it is still a very taxing game on your system. At least it's a good game, and it's not asking you for more and more money as you're playing the fucking game.
Bullshit forward is they're often, if not entirely, affordable to produce and play. Pig was made in like 4 weeks and it sold a fuck trillion copies. You don't need
4 weeks. What was it? Lethal Company was built in a cave with a box of scraps by a furry.
hyper-realistic graphics to giggle. The best way to make a comedic physics engine is to have the art style be simplistic and easy to read during the chaos. Games like Wobbly Life, Humans Fall Flat, Gang Beasts, Party Animals, and Totally Reliable Delivery Service realized this long ago. Accessibility and price is so damn important here because these games require you and your entire friend group to buy an individual copy. And if the game you're proposing is $7, that's gonna go over a hell of a lot better in the Discord than if the game is $70 fucking dollars.
Hey guys, you want to play a game this weekend? Sure. What game is it? Oh, we're going to play this one over here. Oh, cool. How much is it going for? $80. Bro, I wanted to eat this week. Oh, but I already picked up a copy of it. I wanted to play with everybody, but we can't afford it, man. You might have to play that one on your own or find somebody else to play with, but I want to play with you guys. It's like, so now they have to fork over $80 to play a game, and then they play the game for the weekend, and then it's like, well, that game was shit. Let's not play that one anymore. Okay, bye guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And they're just like, well, that sucked, and we played 4 hours, so I can't even return it.
I'd love to play, man, but my rent has gone up 7 times this month.
Aren't those the meat quota or else games? Yes.
Something just came across my desk, fellas, and it looks incredible. It's called Hammer Rat. 6 of us are going to be scuttering little vermins trying to eat household groceries while one player is going to try to beat us to death with hammers.
I'm not really sure.
Maybe. It's $6.99.
Let's go for
And it's so
it! Honestly, that sounds really fun. That sounds really good.
motivating for game developers, veteran devs, or ones that are just getting started. You've probably looked at these games and been like, man, I can make something like this. That's the thing, you fucking can! So many of these games have sold millions of copies with either minuscule budgets or straight up non-existent budgets.
Peak Des says the hit comedy Clamor was pitched in a Swedish hot tub and developed in a frantic 4-week Korean game jam. We brought our computers to an Airbnb and hodgepodged and locked the fuck in for a month. That's pretty good.
Developed on a singular computer sometimes. Sure, solo devs have been a thing forever. Party games have existed forever too. But honest question, have we ever seen these styles of games, these proximity-voiced, social hangout, silly goof-off Friday game night games on the main stage like this?
Hell no!
That's awesome.
That's a adorable.
So sick. It's encouraging in an often discouraging landscape where you feel you never have enough money, time, effort, or even skill to make a damn fun video game. The entire emotional and economic systems of this genre does a wonderful job of bringing us back to the
roots.
I bet at some point recently, maybe a few weeks ago, maybe a year, or possibly even today, you felt disenchanted by video games in general and unmotivated to even launch one. Sometimes—
Hi, that's me. That's me most of the time. Thankfully, I'm a streamer, so, I mean, I do that, but unfortunately, I'm also an art streamer, so if I don't feel like playing a game, guess what? I'm drawing. Or I'm watching videos.
I find myself locked with choice paralysis, staring at a massive library of games, and when it comes to finding and firing up a multiplayer game, that effect is magnified even more because the shared choice paralysis among friends is a fucking nightmare. Everything lasts too long.
Yeah, Puzzle Oz, Star and I playing Baldur's Gate for almost a year straight now, and we just hit Act 3.
Daily quest, learning curve, 37 hours of cutscenes. I'm just trying to make it work, but it won't even load on my fucking screen. Oh my god. So you know it's been a nice breath of fresh air? Go there, get thing, don't die for a few bucks. Anyone can play these games and join in on the fun. Splintered friend groups will rally behind the low price point and ease of play. Your friend that only plays Stardew Valley, they'll play Peak and they'll love the fun art style and the little bug guys. Your friend that only plays Apex, they'll play too, and they'll have the best movement of the group for sure. And your friend that barely plays any games at all, I bet you could convince them to hop on as well, and I guarantee you they'll laugh the loudest.
Sometimes, yeah. I'll get into there, and I'm like, okay, guys, I'll play, but be prepared. I am not taking anything seriously. I need to tell you guys that right friggin' now. I am not taking anything seriously, and I'm going to be absolutely ridiculous. Oh, hi, bye. Guys bounce quite well. Very bouncy.
I really hate that the internet has taken the aspect of playing a game for fun and laughter and not nebulous rewards and cynically mocked and labeled it in a way to make it seem invalid or stupid. This genre is anything but slop, so let's start calling them what they really are.
Friendslop. Honestly, it's friendslop, and there's nothing wrong with calling it friendslop. Because it's a slop game, but like slop content is fun. It's good content a lot of the time because a lot of people enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with calling it friendslop.
Friend-like. Naturally, countless motivations draw players to video games. An engrossing story, a competitive sweat, an artistic message, or maybe just a distraction or after-work ritual. But a category I think we lost on the way is friendship. Arcades are relics. Couch co-op is dying. Non-PvP multiplayer is being eradicated. The planet's dying. The government hates us. The animals are leaving and the aliens aren't contacting us. We might be alone. It just might be you and me. That's okay, because do we really need anyone else?
That's nice. That's a nice little end to it. As it's true, like, just play games. Just play games to enjoy them. They don't have to be a full-time job. They don't have to have, like, a full-on purpose. I do want to enjoy games again. But at this point in time, a lot of games just haven't been able to scratch that itch for me or anything along those lines. I play the game. I like games where I can sit down, play the game to its completion in like a setting or 2 or 3, and then move on to the next one. I don't want to just sit there and play it for the next like 5 months unless, you know, I'm with a group that are all kind of unified in that type of play. But I do enjoy friendslops every now and then. I just wish I could enjoy them more. But anyway, I thought this was a really good video. Make sure to subscribe, like them, like I'm going to. That's absolutely fantastic. We're at 3.99 mil. Let's see if we can get them up to 4 mil, guys. This was a great video. So thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye-bye. Hey, did you enjoy that? Was it funny? Well, come and check it out live over on twitch.tv/freeform_art. Make sure you put the _art. We have lots of fun there. We enjoy ourselves, and we want to see you over there. So come on and hang out. See you in a bit.